But it's sub-level 2.
There was also a funny fact about, I believe, the guy that played Marth in that, but I cannot remember what it is.
I just wanted to show that I wrote down. That's the motherfucker. This. What? Yeah,
That's a bit of an oof.
That's fine.
So they spawn on this hallway, so because they spawn on this hallway, if you really wanted to, you could just, like, leave and come back and he should be there.
They're also just...
Like I said, I'm pretty sure because they're the PhD, they hang, around one of the potion rooms.
They hang around a few rooms. We'll get it. I'm gonna try to get the tattle before we... Yep.
Yeah.
That works.
I knew there was one in here. Ooh, there were two of them.
Did I say you were wrong? No. No, I didn't.
It's not a PhD.
Boys! I am a god! Fear me, mortals! The funny thing, I think that door code is in here. Hold on. Wait, what did that say? I think that was...
I'm leaving the lab.
Always do your all point in the loudest... That's what I thought that said. In the loudest voice possible. There's a note. I don't remember where that... There's a note in a room! But I've just had that information for so damn long, I don't remember where you...
Is that the boy?
No.
Those are the ones that were outside.
I know where the... Hold on. I know where the one is. The one we need that's super hard to get a hold of is by Crotus's room.
Of course it is.
But I also need to do the one far end. Hold on. Which actually I think Crotus's room is down here. Hold on. And then I can go in some of the other rooms and get some of the other secrets and stuff. Wait. They'll just... They're on the ground. I win. Going back to... I'm pretty sure Crotus's room is down here, and it's like... Crotus's elite card. It should block. Yes! There it is! The hardest freaking yucks in the game. For a myriad of reasons, and there was a certain blind run I watched years ago where...
X yucks.
It's because of that bullshit.
What?
What we're about to see. On. You'll see in a second.
Oh yeah.
They get 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, and someone in a blind run ended up in an infinite lock where they couldn't beat these things.
Yeah, because this is ironically like one of the, few scenarios where Vivian would actually be really useful because she would hit everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they keep multiplying, so... You actually need Vivian here. Or if not Vivian, just say fuck it and use, like, Art Attack or something.
Bitch. And that's why the certain Let's Play literally couldn't beat this thing.
I think that's already kind of a problem with the basic yucks and stuff, but yeah, that's just dick. Because, especially with the fact that they actually do keep multiplying, and I believe they get a maximum of 4 at once, that literally after a certain point means you do need one of your giant fuck-off heddles.
Yes. Or an idol. With that done, I can actually put bump attack back on. Wait, hold on. I think it might be that piece of paper. Hold on. Left, right, middle.
Do not forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, today's...
Okay! I just literally wrote that down because it's not randomized. Aren't I a cheeky bugger?
You want to talk in a cheeky bug? I don't remember what game it was. There was a
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah!
I completely forgot about this room.
Oh, the other room I was looking for! Goodbye. Huh, where are we? Rogueport Sewers. We beneath the Rogueport. The Excellence used that thing to come here from the moon.
Because if you try to do that door before this point, it's locked, isn't it?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's locked. But I wanted to show I could come all the way back here.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Because people commonly think that's a point of no return. I, you know, brought up it being the, like, partial point of no return.
It goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're doing that very specific speedrun skip that was more common in the Japanese version, you skew your angle and get in there, and you press the button, and as soon as you warp to the moon base, the game thinks you're in this chapter.
That's amazing. Damn, I had another point on
Hold on!
that.
Secret! My favorite secret.
Everyone's favorite. Especially because it affects all of your party members. And because a majority of your party members are, you know, classic enemies, they, like Bobbery is based off a, you know, really old bomb sprite. The other amazing thing about this is that it's like they have the different colored sprites for all the Yoshis, and because you're currently wearing the 2 badges, you have the Waluigi colors. I guess we should show the 8-bit versions of literally every Mario.
One of my favorites.
Again, it's because it's 8-bit versions of all of them, it's actually based off the original sprites. So Koopas in the original game were quadruped and not bipedal. And a lot of people think this is a reference to the similar thing in Mario RPG. Yeah, because Mario colors. No. You went past them. Mario. And now basically can then put the Luigi in and yeah, I can stop now.
Oh, we'll stop.
It's just, you know, not a lot of people take the time to actually show every version of, like, Mario, because most people normally, like, they just keep the Waluigi colors off. And like I said, a lot of people think that's a reference to a similar thing in the Super Mario RPG. But a lot of people also think that because of that Mario RPG remake being full...
Yeah, the one...
being full 3D, that when you get to that
Okay, so this is always you have to use the map, but it's kind of hard to read. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like up. Damn it! What, I think it might be 4 then. This is why I said 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it's 4. Up 1.
And then forward 1.
Over.
And then keep going until you hit the back of the wall.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can tell that you go there because of the item block.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same path every time because the.
Well, you use the thing on the.
Sleepy sheep! Sleepy! Sheepy!
I do wonder if when the Mario RPG remake comes out, if that one section, what they're going to do is instead of being an 8-bit Mario, you go back to like the pre-rendered graphics from the original Mario RPG. Because that would be a fun way to play with that reference.
Sleepy sheeps!
I also wonder if Culex is going to still be a sprite, or if he's actually going to be updated to like a low poly 3D model, because the joke was Culex that is completely lost in the American version. He is the only
Sprite-based thing
in the game, and everything else is pre-rendered. And he makes a comment about it.
Insert the cog. Left. Right. Middle.
Why does he use the alarm sound?
Oh, damn it.
Just like a real claw machine.
This was always... You can... Always picky.
Yes.
Son of a... Damn it. Okay, so I need it like an inch over.
It's very hard to see because of the color of the light, but there is a drop shadow. You kind of need to get it in that drop shadow.
Feeling fine. Wow, that's a relief.
Feeling fine.
Well, technically, it's feeling fine.
Whew,
That's
a
a relief.
Might find that audio. Feeling fine. Whew, that's a relief. Get the partner one and the star piece. That one's easy though.
Because you literally just go until you hit the wall.
Going okay. Should be just in the range. Yes! I don't care about the fucking coins.
We don't need money. On a lot of ways, we don't need the star pieces.
Feelin fine. What the Feelin fine badge does, it makes you have immunity to
You're
like
immune to every status effect.
statuses like poison and stuff.
Not just poison, I believe it is every status effect, so I believe this also means you can't get like shrunk or like sulked or whatever. Though,
It's a good badge.
well, kind of good because it's one of those funny things of, especially this late into the game, not a lot of enemies fight with statuses.
Oh, I love this room.
Kind of like a play on the snake blocks from the 2D Mario games. I wonder if that is like supposed to be the reference here. Something like that would make sense. Oh yeah, because just like the snake blocks,
Oh, damn it.
it goes in an unnecessarily long path.
Alright, fucking hit box. Clipped my fucking toe.
My toe, my toe.
Or there, TMNT.
God damn it, Yoshi.
I do love this room.
Padding. You know, Boshi is one of those other things I don't get the internet's hype for.
Everybody loves Boshi.
It's just an edgy Yoshi with sunglasses.
Everybody loves Boshi. Forget what's over here.
Oh wait,
Oh!
because it's 3 key cards. Isn't that actually the progression?
Yes. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is progressing because the bottom floor is where Peach was. I think I have all the... Oh, if I'm missing a key card...
Nope. Also, the order does not matter, right?
No.
Okay.
Boss of the chapters, that away. Puzzle that nobody immediately solves.
Because it's been a hot minute since you've had to use the going under things.
Even meandering around and getting a bit lost to go get the one thing, we're still doing this in under 2 hours. It's time for the question of the day. and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you also potentially had problems with that one specific yucks? Because, like I said, in that one blind run, they basically had a ton of problems defeating it and single-handedly lost to that yucks, which is hilarious because that is basically getting your ass kicked by a common enemy, even if it is technically a special enemy given the weird nature of where you fight those. And I would love to know if any of you also had trouble. And I thought this question would be really good. And this kind of topic is always interesting in my opinion. But I don't want to ramble. I just think it's funny that I watched a blind run basically get their ass kicked by that yucks. So I thought I would ask if that happened to any of you like it did them. Like I said, I thought this question was really good and I thought this kind of topic was interesting. But with that said, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links as well as my Discord links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.